So my name is Dalton Cloninger, and I am the creator of Symmetry Studios. So what Symmetry Studios is like you said, a 3D animation and modeling company. So what we specialize in is architecture modeling and character modeling. So right now we are targeting smaller groups. So what that means is that we are targeting groups that are based on art, but they don't have any 3D modelers. So my business will offer also architecture modeling. So I've actually done a job recently for Chris Cohen, who had me model the brick plantation behind the Taco Bell, if you know what that is, Colorado Quarries. So he had me model that for him. I've also modeled the St. Cloud Hotel. So what we are going to be primarily doing, though, is character model. So if we look around us today, we see every image or animation or video has some form of 3D modeling in it. So if you look in an IKEA catalog, about 80% of those pictures were made in a 3D modeling software just because it's easier and cheaper. So because of that, offering a easier solution that is more easier to talk to, so we have better customer service, just allows you to be able to make whatever you want. And we can also customize anything we want, but right now I'm working with somebody named Penny Weed. She's actually certified in Chief Architect and SolidWorks. So what these are, they're the industry standards for the 3D modeling world. So we can make blueprints, and I can also animate a human face almost perfectly. So if you want to see somebody get water poured on their face or anything like that, I can animate water physics and I can animate their exact reaction. Thank you.
Questions?
I have animated one dog and a shark. So I can animate it as long as it, if you can imagine it or I can see it, then I can animate it. Which of my primary software is called Blender. It's an open source software so that you can, what open source means is that I can program it to do whatever I want.
Back here at the table.
What inspired you to get into this type of work?
I've always liked art, but I can't really paint or draw. But I've spent hundreds of hours in Blender, the modeling software, but I love art, and 3D art is just really clicks with me.
One other?
Yeah, so I have done a few little things with an image for Chris Cohen again, for a little presentation, so I modeled the river for him. But the program that I use, I also know how to do video editing. So let's say you have an entire main street full of cars and you only want to have one car in there, I can edit out all the other cars except for that one and not lose the quality of the video.
So Dalton, is anybody else doing what you're doing?
I do have a few competitors, but none that charge my prices or and the people who I do compete with also have hundreds of clients already. Right now I only have 2 clients because I did a little bit of advertising in one of the little chats that I was in. And so I have 2 clients right now for model animation. One more.
Okay.
I do not have a website right now. That's probably where a little bit of the money would go. But if you come into TechStart, there's a few places where it's actually up on walls. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Dalton.
All right, so my name is Austin Hicks. I'm a high school student at CCHS. I'm currently 17 and junior. I actually want to add on to that. We customize computers and build them. It's not just painting, so you guys give us a crazy idea and we build it.
Hi, my name is Gage, and I'm a high school student at CCHS as well. Now, what we do here is we specialize in building custom top-of-the-line computers at an affordable price. So then you do.
How we will attain this is working with high-performance NIC suppliers. We will build and deliver custom computers unlike any other.
Okay. Axios will start with the two of us building the computers for labor. We will branch out to like more of the internship programs.
Computers built at Axios have custom paint jobs to stand out from the rest of them. The rest of the gaming computers on the market. We also do office computers, which will be more reliable. So if you're doing like video production.
Okay. So why buy from Axios? Axios is affordable, high-performance machines. We have been praised as Bugatti performance at the Tesla price. Our computers are personalized in style and function to each of the customer's wants and needs.
Now let's talk about competition. Nobody else is doing this.
So, so nobody's doing this. We build custom computers because Dell can't. Their computers are built in factories. Now, what we do is when we build our computers, we want it to be with more the customer base. We give it to them, and they tell us what to do. So if they have any crazy idea, we want to build it with them. We don't want them to just go online and pick a computer, add to cart, and buy. We want them to send us the parts that they want. We want it to build it and be more accessible to the customer here. So when we make it here, so how we will do this though is that like we have a web page built, and people can come and look at the parts and stuff that they want to buy. And then, okay, so I'm gonna close it off here, okay? So we are computer technicians. We are passionate about serving our customers and our employees. And at our core, we give all to deliver, protect, and defend in which we believe. And for those who we serve, getting the job done right. We do what we say and say what we do. We keep our word and we attain. We strive for a safer and stronger country, and God we trust. And to put simply, to go beyond. Axios is actually a Latin root for exio, which means to go beyond. And here at Axios, that is exactly what we intend to do.
All right. So, so people can go to your website, search the parts, and then consult with you to build their computer.
It'll be specs. So
okay, it'll
you
be
give us
specs.
the
Where are you
correct
getting your
specs.
parts, and how can they trust that the parts you're buying are top of the line?
So we get our parts from a niche supplier, and these parts, we have a discount price for them, but we don't want to profit off of that price. We want to take the discount that we get, and we want to apply it with the customer. So they're not buying an expensive $9,000 machine from Alienware, because our performance that we have here is just as good as an Alienware computer. They sell theirs for $9,000. I'm serious, you could actually check that out. So we will actually sell our computers at a price range from $1,500 to $2,500. So it's like excessively more cheaper than buying.
And that price range is comparable to what kind of a business setting computer?
So if you're, we build gaming computers and office computers as well. So we specifically want to go for more gaming computers because that's more higher performance. And even if you're not a gamer, you can still use a gaming computer. There are people out there who run programs where they need to use like software that is really hefty so that your computer can't run at slow frame rates, and you're going to have a pretty hefty computer. So gaming computers will more market towards the...
Okay. Wow. And we're all gamers, right? Yeah, right. Back here, Justin.
Yes, we do.
We have a system over there. If you guys look there, it's actually water cooled. So after this, if you guys would like to go look at that, I would love to demonstrate on how our machine actually works over there. And water cooling systems cool the system down through water, obviously, that goes to the motherboard instead of using big, hefty fans that make a lot of noise and stuff.
It has a radiator then.
Pretty much, yeah. Practically.
Right back there.
I'd say he's the Jobs.
Back there. Ma'am, right there in the center. Yep.
Two-part question. Number one, are you actually painting the computers or are you wrapping them?
We have multiple different variants because I'm actually an artist recently that I just started, and somehow I'm good at it. I don't understand how, but like, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, like I'll take what I can get. So we actually have multiple various ways. You can do it dip way with where you spray paint water and dip it in. That one's more. That one's cool looking for specific things. But the one that I'm most excited about is that, have you ever looked at a really expensive car and looked how it's like orange, but it's also purple at the same time? It's chameleon in a way. So that's what I'm expecting to do with our things, is spray paint it kind of like a car in a way. But there's nothing online about that. That's something that we're starting. We've never seen that before, so that's something we're starting to do.
Second part of my question was, what if somebody doesn't know they need it?
Well, we would have a special tab on our website where we're gonna have different specs. So if you want an office computer, you want a gaming computer, we have different specs for those situations. Pretty much how that would work is our office computers would be nice and sleek. You know, you don't want a nice computer like lights up in your office, right? So that's pretty much answer.
Where's this company going to be in 5 years?
I look at this company online.
Online. All right.
So
One last question from Mark here.
I would say that our price range, because when we sell our computers, they're so much cheaper than any other game on there. Because we want to pave the future for gaming or any just powerful computers in general, not even gaming. I feel like we're kind of narrowing it down to gaming. That's not what we're doing. We want to bring it out to more powerful computers at cheaper prices. Yes.
All right,
I
one
do
last
think so.
question.
If you're building them so cheap, how are you going to make an income for yourself?
So the prices and parts that we actually get, they're not as expensive as you probably think for people who make the computers. So when we sell them, we're making a profit, but like Alienware, when they sell their things at $9,000, they're making an insane amount of profit on that. And I think that if we sell it cheaper, we'll get more profit because people would rather buy a customized machine that is cheaper, has the same amount of power. So like, that's where we're going with this, is more people will buy because it's cheaper and it's customizable.
Are you brothers?
No, we are not. Can you tell?
Your cousins?
No.
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 Just best friends from high school.
Just best friends from high school. One last question.
Yes, we will have a help service and a help center on our website.
What time do you guys go to bed at night?
I go to bed early.
It depends.
All right. Thank you, guys. All right.